It's New Year's Eve, everybody, and we're gonna try to do the insane, the seemingly impossible $700 in 24 hours doing food delivery. I've already knocked off $500 in 24 hours. That was last year on New Year's Day, and $600 in 24 hours. That was last year on Super Bowl Sunday. I will be using DoorDash, UberEats, Instacart, Grubhub, Shipt, Zifty, and DeliverThat. We are starting here today actually with a DeliverThat catering order that I have lined up to pick up. We will start the clock as soon as I get this order. We picked up our order at 5:43. We will start the clock there. It is just after sunset. We're losing daylight. We've got that nanobot haze fog cloud going all over the place around here. Not sure what it is. I'll let you conspiracy theorists figure it out. We got our Popeyes catering order dropped off. It was $25, $5 base pay plus a $20 tip. But then the customer confirmed that we are on the right track for tonight with a $20 cash tip. We are now at $45 after just one delivery. We then got this pickup $10 for 3 miles from Flaco Tacos. We just arrived and we're gonna go pick it up. We got that Flaco Taco dropped off, got that $10.50, brings us up to $56.
We got this $17 for 8 Mile Aurelio's Pizza. This is one of our favorite pizza places. They closed, but then they just reopened as a takeout only.
And I found myself a 1 cent cash tip. We'll tally after each delivery is complete and then add in hidden tips later as they show up. This brings us currently to $73. As we were dropping that off, we grabbed this $20 for 7 Mile Charlie's cheesesteak. This order seems kind of sketch. This is a restaurant in our mall. This seems kind of high. I'm gonna guess that the mall is probably closed, but we do have a trick up our sleeve to get some compensation, even if the mall is closed, so we'll wait and see. Sure enough, the mall was closed, so that was kind of a bummer, but on the way to the mall, I grabbed this $13 for 5 Mile from Sushi Thai downtown on Grubhub, because I kind of was thinking, well, if the mall is closed, I might as well have another order lined up and ready to go.
Hold up, mid-video interjection. Let me explain briefly how to get compensation for more than $3 from Uber Eats if you arrive at a closed store with an order. The first thing you need to do is when you get to the closed store, take a picture. You may need to submit it. That also then gives you the freedom to leave that area and take other orders on other apps. Then get on the support line and do not do it through messaging because I never have any success there. You need to go through the phone help. And so click on the I need help. I generally say something else, and then I type in real human, real human. That's about the fastest way I found to get to the help phone line and then call that phone number. Explain the situation to whoever answers the phone. Explain that the store was closed, you did the best that you could, you tried to reach out to the customer, all of those things, and then ask them to cancel the order. This is important that you don't cancel it first on your own. You have them cancel the order. Then you want to follow up before they hang up, and then they ask you anything. I'll say, may I please speak to the supervisor? I know it's not your policy to allow reimbursement for closed stores, but I would like just to ask the supervisor if I could get a one-time reimbursement for this trip. Obviously, you can't have any expectations, but you go through. And I have found that most of the time, I will get compensation anywhere from $5 to $25.
Meanwhile, Grubhub decided to stack that with a huge order, another $25 or so for 8 more miles. And since it's from the same exact restaurant we were already going to, we were absolutely taking it. Now we moved to almost a $38, $39 order. Well, while we were dropping all those orders off, staying on hold with Uber Eats, and I asked for the full pay of like $20 or whatever it was. And sure enough, not only did they do that, they gave a $25 compensation onto my account. That was just for driving to the mall and seeing that it was closed. So we absolutely love this. We are on fire tonight. We are less than 2 hours in. Between those two deliveries from Grubhub, we added another $39.50 to our total, already pushing us well over the $100 mark. We got this $40 plus double from Uber Eats. Of course, we are suspicious of every single order, but you can't turn these orders down even if there's a chance the restaurant is closed, especially since I showed you how to get your money back. Sure enough, when we got to the first, which was Firehouse Subs, they were closed. So I just individually canceled Firehouse Subs, got on hold, and picked up the Hungry Howie's order. The base pay for that Hungry Howie's order was $20 with like a $2 tip. So obviously, normally that's not a great order, but $20 base pay makes almost every order a great order. Take note, it might actually be a good thing companies, maybe you have happier drivers. Anyway, so while we were on hold with Uber support, they came back for the Firehouse subs and they gave us another $15 in compensation. We're less than 3 hours into tonight, and as soon as we dropped that off, we got a catering order on DoorDash. It's something like $22 for 9 miles, but it's going in the direction we want to go. And this is the time to tell you that I'm in Southwest Florida, and we have the brand new piloted program. And I am not platinum, I am not gold, I am not silver, I am none of those. My acceptance rate is at 25%, or lower probably now after a few that I declined tonight, but I still got a catering order, and we have no idea if this is a plus or anything, but there could even be a hidden tip on this. Everything is going our way right now. We even just got an eBay sale. Now it was just for a couple of cards for $3, but it is so awesome to be making money while we're out making money. I have a full video about how to get started on eBay on the channel. So if you're looking to expand your side hustle into some actual online sales, make sure you go ahead and visit that video.
That earlier order from Aurelio's Pizza had a $6.38 hidden tip, bringing that total all the way up to $23.46.
We dropped off that sushi order. There was a small hidden tip on there, about $3. And as soon as we left, we got hit with another catering order. Again, 20% acceptance rate, not platinum, not gold, not silver, and yet we're making the green. The nanobot fog is strong tonight. Driving extra cautious. We dropped off that sushi order from Namba. It was not $30. It was over $50. This is crazy, guys. We are about 4 hours in, but it's heading into late night. So now we gotta work hard and try to find those orders.
You all get ridiculous orders like this, $24 for 104 miles from PF Chang's? Comment below with whatever the worst order you've ever seen was.
We had a small hidden tip on our earlier Hungry Howie's order. The one that came with $20 base pay actually ended up having about a $4 tip. After declining probably about 30 offers in a row, we grabbed this $17 for 9 mile. Most of the trip is to the restaurant here for this Grubhub order. The hardest part about doing a challenge like this is deciding when do you give up on going for the home run orders and when you need to start hitting singles and doubles and triples to keep yourself busy, because we have an amazing start, but we need to keep stacking cash throughout the entire night.
Our first major roadblock. The restaurant is closed, and this is Grubhub. We just got $3.70 compensation for driving all of those miles. All right, so then we got this $11 for 1 mile on Grubhub from Mr. Tequila, but I'm pretty sure they're also closed. They are. All right, well, I guess we're gonna stack another $3. Even worse, they just gave us $1. That's it. This is absolutely pathetic, Grubhub. You gotta do better than this. We got absolutely nothing for at least a half an hour after both of those bummer Grubhub orders. We finally grabbed this $10 shop and pay from UberEats. It was for 7 items. We got it done. Nothing great, but we're gonna go get it delivered. I was feeling kind of discouraged after the run of slow orders and had a bunch of other small orders, so I talked to a good friend and channel subscriber, and you too can become a subscriber. Just hit that button.
Happy New Year's, everybody. We got this $10 order from 7-Eleven on DoorDash. It was for 2 DiGiorno pizzas, but I noticed when I looked in the bag that they were not DiGiorno, they were Red Bear, and that was the only pizza they had. So I reached out to the customer. He recognized the DeliverThat bag, so I don't know if he's another catering delivery driver, but if so, shout out to him. Told me no, he had no interest in Red Bear and pizzas. He only wanted DiGiorno and said I could have them. So after calling DoorDash and DoorDash wanting me to cancel and hurt my completion rate, I said no. Customer was clear that they wanted the order canceled. I finally got them to cancel it, and we got quote unquote half pay. I don't know if there was going to be hidden pay or whatever, but we got about $7.50 payout on that particular order. We just picked up this McDonald's order. It is going about 6 more miles. Check out the absolute fog and smoke that we are dealing with tonight. Smoke from all the fireworks going off and fog from all those nanobots. We got that McDonald's order dropped off. I ended up taking this UberEats. I believe it's about $14 for 10 miles.
So we got a double Perkins. While we were on our way to Perkins, one of the orders was canceled. And then we got assigned another Perkins order. Well, when we got to Perkins, we found out why, because Perkins was closed. I called to get those orders removed, and called to talk to a supervisor as well, but their supervisor department is closed until 8 a.m. We then picked up this triple 7-Eleven. It's for 3 different customers, 3 different names, but it's going to the same drop-off location.
That order went to 3 teenagers who were just staying up late celebrating the new year.
Also found out that McDonald's order, we got a nice little hidden tip there. We are back at this same McDonald's. This is $17 for 8 miles, which is absolutely phenomenal for 3:30 in the morning.
Found ourselves another cash tip. This time a nickel. It sure looks like McDonald's is going to be paying the bills during the late night. Another $11 for 9-mile order from McDonald's.
We got another McDonald's order from a different McDonald's, this one for breakfast instead of supper, but they don't have the order. They don't know record of the order, so I'm just going to cancel it. I'm not even going to deal with support right now because it's just not worth my time.
I'm stopping in to drop off the frozen pizza, take my contacts out. Everybody's sleeping. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to actually take this time to take about a 30-minute nap in my own bed.
2 hours later.
I either made the best or the dumbest move by going home and sleeping on my own bed for 2 hours in the midst of the challenge. Now, here's why I did it. 1, orders were getting slow. I had 0 rest the entire night, and my thoughts were either I can get kind of a rocky, lumpy nap in the car in a random parking lot with people tapping on my window, or since I live right in the middle of town, I can just go home, sleep on my own bed, get rejuvenated. I'm betting on me. I'm betting that it's gonna work. I just grabbed this $30 double shop from Instacart. This will put us over the $400 mark with the goal of being done by 8:30. Got another cash tip. We got both our orders shopped and dropped within our target time of less than 1 hour. I rarely use Shipt, but I have everything on because we got to do everything we can. And I saw this $16 for 4-item pickup. This was too good to pass up. One of the best parts about Shipt is that you can create your own stacks without any penalty. We stacked another $14 for 5 or 6 item order to go with our original one. We got both of those shipped orders from Target dropped off. They actually turned out to be in the same gated community, so it saved me a lot of time. After everything was tallied, we got $30 and change. So the fact that we could only find one of the 4 items did not hurt us, and there's always a chance the customers can add a tip. I grabbed this $16 for 6-mile Duck Donuts order. Supervisors are back at it at Uber Eats, so I called about those 3 Perkins orders. They gave me another $25. That last order was not $16.50, it was $18.50. There was a $2 hidden tip on it. We're at just about $500 with 8 hours to go. That means if we can just hit the channel goal of $25 an hour for the next 8 hours, we're gonna hit this goal. I grabbed this $7 for 1-mile McDonald's order. I hope it's ready because I really don't want to wait, but I do need a bathroom break anyway, and it's gonna keep me right where I want to be.
We went in, it was not ready. We went to the bathroom and we came out and it was ready for the second time. On Tom Grossi's channel, he has P for the D. I have P for the delivery. Our gamble to take that small order and stay local paid off. We got this $20 order from Fresh Market for just a few items.
After that Fresh Market, I was gonna head back downtown, but right as I was driving by Target, we nabbed this $30 plus for 3 items. Someone's getting their cleaning on. They're getting a green machine and some cleaning solution. We had to wait a little bit for them to actually get the green machine from the back. There were none on the floor. We're on our way to go drop that off now, and it is, believe it or not, almost lunchtime. We're coming down to the final 6 hours.
I had to do a double take when I saw a $97 order on my screen, but there's no way you could get me to drive 148 miles right now.
I can actually see the sun and the cloudy nanobots have dissipated, at least for now. Took us a little while to get an order after dropping off that Target Instacart order, but we finally settled on this $11 for 2-mile McDonald's order. At the same exact time as we accepted that, we sold a couple more items on eBay. So again, we keep making money as we make money.
The first time ever McDonald's has ever given me an order in a box, and I appreciate it.
Turns out there was a hidden tip on the McDonald's that showed up right away. We got $16.91.
We grabbed this $11 for 6-mile Papa John's. We're not seeing huge orders and we're just trying to stay busy, but we got here and the order had just come in a minute before us, so I guess we're gonna have to wait.
After we dropped off Papa John's, we got this $21 for 10-mile order from PF Chang's. brings us right back to our main downtown zone. And then we noticed that we just cracked the 1,500 subscriber mark. Thank you to each and every one of you who has subscribed or will subscribe from this video. Thank you so much.
We're gonna sneak in this quick little $9 for 3-mile DoorDash from Chick-fil-A. Then we grabbed this Cheesecake Factory. I don't remember, something like $13 for 5 miles. While driving back downtown, we declined probably 25 orders. The sheer volume of orders is great, and that actually is a good sign to know that it's a great time to be super picky. You just have to wait for the right one. We got our right one, $20 for 11 miles on Uber Eats from Miller's Ale House. That order was completed. We're gonna wait and see if there's any hidden tip on it. Certainly a possibility. And then I noticed I was under 1/8 of a tank of gas, so I'm gonna gas up to use the Upsign app, for which I've already gotten over $350 cash back. I've got a video on my channel that you can figure out how to sign up if you're not already getting cash back on gas. I barely missed a $60 Instacart for like 20 items. Oh, it was so sad. But I did get a pretty good consolation prize. It's a $35 or so Instacart for about the same amount of items. There is also a very small shop only order that is included. I have a great video, it's one of the favorite videos on my channel, teaching you how to do a shop only order on Instacart. The bad news, our tip on that Instacart order went down a couple of dollars because the store was out of stock and there's a percentage base. The good news, that earlier Miller's Ale House delivery that we did was not $20. It was $30 plus. We got another $10 hidden tip. We got this $19 Target shopping from DoorDash, but it's only for 5 items, and the drop-off is beautiful. It takes us down by Magic Dumpster. It is just after 4 o'clock, and some little update here. We did it! We hit the 700! That one was the one that put us over the edge. I'm so stinking excited. So stinking excited, I can't even say excited. Can't think of a better place to go than to celebrate with my best friend, Magic Dumpster. Just because we hit the 700 doesn't mean we are quitting. We just got a Sushi Thai downtown order. It's $22 on Grubhub. Old me would have quit as soon as I hit this goal. I've been like, okay, I hit the goal, I'm done. New me, I want to crush it. I already hit the goal, now I want to destroy it. I want to make it so it's basically impossible for me to break the goal again.
I was just featured in a video by your driver, Mike, and I appreciate the coverage and the shout out on the channel, your driver, Mike. And he did not like the fact of the dirty double stacks. I will have you note that we did not do any on this challenge. That is until the very last one. So your driver, Mike, this dirty double stack to end the challenge goes out to you. We got this $10 going 5 miles Uber Eats Chick-fil-A order, and then in the same exact parking lot, going the same exact direction, we grabbed this $23.50 double from Cheesecake Factory. Then we noticed that we actually got a tip on our Shipt order this morning. This was the 5-item one. It was a small little tip of $4.06. And finally, we followed up on one last order, that McDonald's order, where they did not have the order in their system right before we took our break in the middle of the night. And we called back to Uber Eats because we finally had a little time, and they gave us a $10 adjustment added into our account.
We are done. 24 hours with a sleep break in there somewhere. I believe I'm gonna retally and I'll double check. I screenshotted everything right here. I believe we finished at $784 and change. A special thank you to Trevor's Deliveries for inspiring this challenge and pushing me to do my absolute best. For those of you who feel like calling for those reimbursements from Uber Eats is cheating, well, rest assured that we still achieved the $700, even if you don't count any of those $75 in reimbursements.